I would have never thought I would be doing trivia. I tell you that. Miss Pamela.
What were you
You,
saying about me while I was backstage?
oh, I said that I don't know what the trivia is going to be about tonight. Only you know.
Oh my God. It's just, well, I thought everybody had requested that I do the finish the lyrics. So it's finish the lyrics for every
Oh,
question.
okay. Oh, you remember that? I forgot.
Shut up. It's not. I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know me. It's a mixed bag of everything. Who knows? It'll be
Oh, you, Miss
people,
Pamela.
might know more in one genre than another.
Okay, okay. All right, so let's get started.
Hello?
Do you hear me? I don't think Miss Pamela. Do you hear me? Uh-oh, I don't think she hears me. Wait, hold on. Let me write. Oh, she already. Yeah, I was about to tell her to drop down and come back up. Haley, salute. Y'all hear? Do y'all hear me down there? Did y'all hear Miss Pamela? Do y'all hear me? Let me make sure it's not me. I could be talking to myself right now. Can y'all hear me down there in the chat? Okay, y'all can hear me. Y'all heard Miss Pamela? I'm bringing you up, Miss Pamela.
What did I do? Knock myself off? Hi, everybody.
I don't think you had heard me. Do you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. All right. I think the chat
Okay.
hears us.
Okay, I'm in my office, my home office. Hold on 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know, right? Hold on. Can I hear you now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. You still
Okay.
hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yep.
Okay, Haley said they hear us. But uh-oh, Miss Pamela dropped off again. Miss Pamela dropped off again. I don't know what's going on here. Now, I know if this was the other page, y'all would think that that was me, but it was not.
Hello. Can you hear me now? I think I knocked myself off.
You knocked yourself off twice. We can hear you. Oh, I can hear you.
Can everybody else hear me? I wonder. Hold on 1 sec.
If y'all can hear both of us, drop some fire in the chat.
Hello. Hello. Oh my God, I looked hideous on camera, but I'm real, okay? I can't help it. I'm just real, okay?
Not mad at you. Okay, they can hear us, Miss Pamela. You did not look
Okay.
hideous. You did not look hideous.
You had me all in my feels when you were talking earlier. So I was wiping my eyes, and my mascara is now smudged, and
Oh no.
I've been, I just ate dinner real quick, and none of my lipstick is on. Right? No, I'm just kidding. But you did what you were saying earlier. Really, was touching, because I don't think you realize like how serious people like back you about your character. Uh, I would believe nothing, not a darn thing. Caught myself there. What anybody would say, you know what I mean? Like, you're so solid. You've always been 100 with everything that has ever, you know. Um, I can't see the chat, but did
Oh,
you
I
like?
forgot. I turned off the chat because of the other page. Wait, hold on. Let me put it back on.
Um, and I think a lot of people will agree with me, and the people that come to support whatever page it is an indication of your character. You know what I mean? Like, um, we people go through it, and you don't know what's going on in people's lives that may set them off, or whatever, and you're always taking the high road, and that doesn't go unnoticed as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? So I want to say that.
I appreciate that. All praises to the Most High, Miss Pamela. I
And
appreciate it.
you keep on praising it because it is so true. I can you if you can reflect on any times in your life when you had to pull strength from somewhere, what do? I know what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
When you have to pull that strength when you just don't have anywhere to turn, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
uh,
I have been there. I have been. Well, I would love to have a testimony on here, but I can't.
I know. Bless your heart. You're just such a I
Oh no.
mean, you're what
Jeez.
what what?
Beck Beck, salute. I should have read that before I posted it up there. Lord.
What did you post up? I didn't see it. Okay, I'm not gonna play off of it. I won't, whatever. But no, you with your monologues, you really speak. I think you don't realize it, but somebody could be going through something during the day, that week, or whatever. That your words may touch them in a way that you're not aware of. So always remember that. You know what I mean? And it's not. And I think it's in your character just to you're just one of the ones that knows when you can have fun and when you need to be serious, and some people can't distinguish
Right.
that. You know what I mean? So
Well, that's why I give all praises to the Most High, because I feel like the Most High speaks through me to whoever it's for. I don't know. I'm just the messenger.
right, and the fact that you do get messages from the Most High to speak to people to better their lives, to better their culture, to better their neighborhoods, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like to me it's a gift that you can differentiate between the two. There's a time to have fun and there's a time to do grown man crap, like you said, right?
Right.
So that's just the way it is.
I appreciate that, Miss Pamela. I appreciate it.
Let's shush up, Haley. You're welcome, my friend. You know how I feel about you anyway. So I would always support you. You've never shown me anything but what I've seen day one, and that speaks volumes. I hope you feel the same about me. Um,
Well, of course, Miss Pamela.
I
You
mean,
know,
I'm serious. I'm serious.
I am serious too, Miss Pamela. You know
I,
how we do.
I know, I know, I know, I know. Well, I'm glad to see there's a bunch of people in the chat ready to answer some questions, some trivia questions here. I wanted to, I remember you said that you had, I wanted to go by Five Below and check out some of their trivia games too, but I never did make it over there. We had a really bad storm yesterday. The weather has been so hot. I don't
Right.
know. It's just been like so hot, and it was torrential downpours, and it was thundering like I'd never heard it before. Like when thunder is, it was almost like the earth was busting open out of thunder, like it was just like at its boiling point.
Yeah, I've heard something is going on in another country that's affecting us over here. I think it's like I don't know. I don't want to misquote, but maybe like a hurricane or something like that going on somewhere.
Well, I feel sort of I'm sort of out of the loop in the news. I didn't know. Mike was telling me 2 million people a couple of days ago, I think it was, were out of power in Texas. So um, when I'm the type of I try to stay away from the news, but sometimes that's a slippery slope, and you can't. When people are discussing things, you don't know what's going on. But
Okay, a
um,
hurricane in Jamaica. Red Jones says. Okay, I
oh,
heard
okay.
something like you. Yeah, I'm not. I don't. I'll be on here. I don't look at TV. I don't.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
watch the
Same,
news.
same. But I was yesterday. I had my commute. It took me like 2 hours to go like 30 miles yesterday, and I was about ready. Somebody cut me off, and I said, "I wish you would stop because I'm at my point right now." Because I would have jumped out of my car, and I would have just been like, whatever. But I got into the office and I stood there and I thought to myself, there's other, I thought about the people in Texas. You think about other stuff That's like,
Wow, Miss Pamela, road rage, Miss Pamela, really?
yes, I'm terrible.
What's that movie? With the what's his name? Michael Douglas. Remember the movie? He was in
Oh
traffic.
my, yes, 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 yes. And that guy like tracked him down and chased him for God knows how long, wasn't
Yes,
it?
and he just lost it.
Oh my God.
I
I
forgot the name of that movie.
I don't know. I I I'm in the DMV, right? So I'm by the federal government, the White House, all of that. Everybody's coming here for the 4th of July. You've got like all these out of state it's just ooh, and I just can't deal with it. I have no patience for it. But woosah, and I don't even listen to the radio or nothing when I'm driving. It's pure silence.
Hmm.
Isn't that weird? Do you think that's weird?
I think maybe that's why you get upset. Maybe you need to put on some tune, put
I
on some of
used
your favorite tunes.
I used to listen to political talk radio, and
Oh
that would
no!
make.
Oh
I said,
no!
nope, nope, nope. I got to stop that. I got to stop that. Oh yes, I was thinking of you, Babiana. Like I didn't know where in Texas, you, Reno. I was trying to think of the friends that I've met. Oh, hey, Mallory.
Mallory,
Um,
salute.
I was trying to think of the people that I knew in Texas that I didn't know how much of the state was affected or whatever. Mike was just saying it was the board, the whatever's closest to the ocean, I would assume, or I don't know. So I sort of feel bad about not knowing about it, but um yeah. So anyway, do we want to get started? And you were, yeah, I was like, where is he? Did I say 9 o'clock or 8:30?
You said 8:30. I was late.
No, that's why I try to make, because I know you get caught up in stuff, so it's no big deal to me. I was just sitting here just looking through some of the questions. You know how I am.
Oh,
Um, so all right, are we ready? Or is everybody ready?
we are ready.
All right. How I can't see how many people we got. We got a lot of the reg. Who are there any of the very competitive people here?
Yes, Aunt Meg Beck is here. Trooper is here. Lotus
Oh,
look like she's ready to compete. You can see the
okay.
chat, right? I
Yes, I
turned.
can see.
Okay.
Oh, yep, yep, yep. I can see it. I can see it. Okay, here's the first question. There are 7 wonders of the world. Can anybody name 2 of them? 2 of the 7 wonders of the world, which I wonder if in my lifetime I will ever see any of these.
Mm, right.
Do you think you would? You want to travel? I think you might.
I gotta get my passport. Yeah. Well, once I get my passport, I may.
You probably will.
Hmm. Uh
China
oh.
Wall. Yep. The Great Wall of China is one. Haley.
And the pyramids.
Yep. You have the Colosseum, the Great Wall of China, the Taj Mahal, Christ the Redeemer, Machu Picchu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. It's Chichen Itza and Petra. I don't know what those others are, so that's sometimes I do a lot of trivia to look up stuff for my own self. Um on average, what is the one thing that Americans do about 22 times a day? I mean, this is an open-ended question, I would, sort of think.
Yeah, I would not know.
This is definitely not me, but on average, um moan, look at their phone. That's a good one. The answer that they have here in the trivia block here is open the fridge. People go in the fridge about 22 times a day.
Well, you said America. Well, I should have guessed that one because I guess I think we the most obese. They said.
Yes, we are the most obese. And do you know what? I read a fun fact today that um, how many ingredients do you think there are in the Big Mac?
Hmm. I would not know that.
It was like 86.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
Don't you?
god.
I know it's like crazy. Like I was, I was listening to a podcast or something about. You ever see the ads back in the like 50s and 60s of like people smoking, like chain smoking cigarettes all day long, and
Yes.
they push mowed their grass. They did a lot of walking. They ate meals at home. The food wasn't as genetically modified as it is now, and
Right.
people didn't have as many health problems, even though they did all that bad stuff like smoking and drinking and all of that other stuff.
Yes, I
But
never thought of that because
yeah,
you have people who's like 90, they still
yeah,
smoking cigars.
yeah, exactly. But they're eating like
Organic.
organic and clean food, right?
Right.
So it was crazy. But the doctor that was talking was like, it's because how people have high cholesterol, right? There's people
Mhm.
that either have high cholesterol from diet, weight, there's numerous factors,
Right.
hereditary, blah, 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 but your liver cleanses your blood, right? So if
Mhm.
you eat healthy, I mean, for the most part, like vegetables and like not going out to McDonald's and getting the 85, like I was like, I haven't even been to a McDonald's in probably like 3 years.
Right.
Like I was craving some French fries coming home the other night. I was craving them, and then I passed a Burger King and a Five Guys,
Oh no.
and I was like, I need some French fries, but I didn't stop. I did not stop. I did not stop.
You know what I learned too? Back in the days before hospitals and stuff like that, food like was medicine.
Right?
People didn't eat to they ate for nourishment more than to get full and stuff like that.
Yes, and the I think I've told you this before. My daughter's boyfriend, drives out in the country to the people that grow their own vegetables and fruits and stuff and gets
Mm.
watermelons with black seeds in them. He actually brought Micah. Have you ever heard of soursop?
No, I never heard of that.
It's a, yeah, I want to say, um, soursop is I think that was I can't remember, but it's like a superfood. It's like a super fruit or food. I don't know exactly what it is, but no, I mean, you can pick and choose what you want to eat. But I sort of want a garden, but I don't have the space for it. But that's an excuse. You can always do. You can start small, right? So.
Right. My mother has a garden. She started off in like those white buckets.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I
Then she
want
got
my. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
and then she made us get her a greenhouse. So now
That's right.
she got a garden now.
She got a garden now. All right. Well, you know what? When I send you cash apps, I want you to send it so she could buy some more seeds and plants
Oh
and make a
Lord.
bunch of stuff. Make a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
I'd like to have some raised garden beds. Like, I mean, like just I'd like tomatoes and maybe do some greens or something like that. I know
Okay. Some
you
green.
don't think. Yeah, I know how to cook greens. Mike's mom taught me how. One Easter, I was trying to cut the ham, and she brought out the electric cutter thing with the knife on it. That like, I had just gotten up. I had my robe on, my hair. She's like, "Pull that hair back. Put this on. Put this." I've got like a shower cap on my head. My
Oh
hair
no.
pulled back, and I'm like, I'm cutting it, mangling the damn ham. She was like, "Oh Lord Jesus." I was like, "Oh my God." Okay. All right. Let me go to the next question. What kind of doctor invented cotton candy?
I never knew a doctor could invented cotton candy.
Do you know what they call it in the UK? They call it something floss, don't they? Haley? I was like, what the hell are you talking about? What kind of doctor invented cotton candy? A dentist would be correct, trooper.
What?
Yeah. You know what? If you know on the tubes of toothpaste, you know at the end of the toothpaste tube, there's like, I was reading something about this too, and I don't know how true it is about, yeah, candy floss. The little boxes, the colored boxes indicate the potency or the more chemicals a tube of toothpaste has in it. Like, I don't know. And did you know that when you brush, right, Lotus, they did do it on purpose. Um, when you brush your teeth and you spit out the toothpaste, you're really not supposed to rinse your mouth out with water.
For real?
Yeah,
Wow.
because all of the like fluoride and stuff. I mean, you're rinsing away what you did. You know what I mean? You
Well,
heard that
how
too, Lotus? Yep.
well how about the like the food particles and stuff? You're just
You
supposed to spit it
well,
out.
well, what you do is you floss your teeth. Here's what I do: floss, brush, floss again, and then just go over it with a dry brush.
Mm. And then at
Yeah,
the end, you brush it with the toothpaste, and that's it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll try that.
Try. I mean, just it just help. It keeps it. Yeah, because if you wash your mouth out, and they said that using mouthwash isn't really good for you either. That's why dentists are making a lot of money too.
Wow, these dentists, boy, they
Yeah,
like
no,
they like mechanics, huh?
yeah. Well, no, it's the whole entire like health system. You know what? Yeah, like after you use mouthwash, you're not supposed to rinse. Exactly, Red Jones.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you want that Listerine? No,
Oh
Listerine's too
Lord,
strong. I
this the
can't.
ring, boy.
Ooh,
Especially the regular, like
the
the
amber color, the
original. Oh
brown. Yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh.
No, 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 no. No, and you're right. Dentists are the worst. I have your dental insurance covers not a damn thing. Okay, it's like you need. I mean, preventative care is everything, right? So, all right. What state banned margarine for 72 years to protect their dairy? Now, margarine is another thing that's horrible for you.
I did not know this.
Yes, Mike and I used to eat country crock. We would buy country crock all the time.
Right.
No, we stopped. We buy butter, real butter. We're being told, and this is my opinion. Everybody has a different opinion, but it makes sense. Um, yeah. So the state is Wisconsin, which would make it sort of obvious. Oh, Wisconsin trooper got it right. Woo woo.
Oh.
Oh yeah, water pick, tongue scraper. Oh god, the tongue scraper thing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay, oral health, my guys. Somebody in here must be a or what do they call them? A dental hygienist. A hygienist. Can you imagine cleaning people's teeth?
I can't.
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I think it would be sort of interesting.
I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
really like a fluids type of individual. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I get. Then you won't like this. How do lobsters communicate? How do lobsters communicate? My son still has his wisdom teeth, and I was also reading an article that if they don't cause you too much problems, you should keep them.
I have all four of my wisdoms. They never gave me no problem. I have
Right?
all four grew out.
Well,
Yep.
you're one. You know what they say? If I can find that article, I'll send it to you. There's something to do with your energy if you have all four of your wisdom teeth.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if I can find that, I'll send. Lobsters communicate with urine.
Oh no.
Guess they warn each other when stuff is coming or something.
Oh no.
Okay,
What
that was just.
type of?
Okay, we've been doing trivia for weeks and weeks. Okay, I have to like dig deep to find like questions. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay, this is pretty funny. Cows produce 3% less milk when they are listening to what kind of music?
I'm done. Please
Now,
don't say country music.
it is. This insults me because I am a Luke Bryan fan. I am a Luke Combs fan. I like Jelly Roll, which I don't know if you guys consider him country, but I'm dead. Trooper said I'm dead.
Oh, it is country music.
Yes, it is country.
What? So why the
They
cowboys
don't
listen to
like.
country?
I don't know. They don't like the
That
cows.
is
Don't like it.
what?
The
It's
cows produce more milk when they listen to hip hop music.
I could believe that, but not the country music. Ain't country music.
Can you imagine? I used to before Mike. This is when I was in high school. Dated a boy that was his father, his uncle actually owned a cow farm, right? So he one day told me one evening to come with me. It was a massive thing. So you put those things on the teats and it automatically does it, right? And and I swear, wouldn't it be hilarious if like you turned on the music and they all started bouncing like to the same beat, going back and forth as they were like giving their milk?
Wow. Well, okay. I'm confused. Is it country music or hip hop music?
Country music, when cows listen to country music when they are being milked, they produce less milk.
But that's cowboy music.
Doesn't matter. Now you're trying to stereotype the damn cows.
Well, you know what? You're right because they listen to country music, so that's how they probably discovered it because they listen to country music so much. It makes sense.
They're probably like, what is this again? You know what I mean? Like, I really don't want to hear this anymore. I
Wow,
really do not want to hear this anymore.
that is amazing.
It's amazing, right? What
Mhm.
materials were used to create the first artificial Christmas trees? When people the light bulb went off and they were like, you know what? These trees, I'm a fan of real trees, but I don't like the upkeep and the needles falling all over the place. And
Yeah,
I don't have a cat, but I know cats like to get up in them and all of that stuff. Cows have preferences. That's awesome, right, Mallory?
I am done.
Plastic? No, not plastic. They were made, or the first artificial Christmas trees were made out of goose feathers that were dyed green.
Are you kidding me?
No,
What?
goose feathers. It makes sense.
It does?
Yes.
Well, it,
Now, and what else do I mean when you think back to like times like that? Have you ever gone to like somebody's house and they had popcorn strung on a string? Like,
I've seen that in the movies, but
yes, like the stuff that they used to do. My one of my aunts and uncles used to put when I was younger, I remember the big ass bulbs that they used to have, the colored bulbs. I mean, they
Mhm.
were like as big as a closed fist. Like that's how big these Christmas lights were, but they were hot as hell. And they used to take this white hair stuff that they pull apart and they called it angel hair. And they would
I
put it.
think yes,
Do
I
you
think I
remember
remember
that?
that.
Do
I
you
think I
do you see
do.
what I'm talking about? Like when you talk to people, you realize you're more alike than different.
Right, right.
We are more alike than different, right? Do you put
That's true.
my mom and dad would put train under train underneath of the nativity scene and all of that stuff, but this angel hair. And I used to remember thinking, oh, they would say don't touch those bulbs, they're hot. And I'm thinking now as an adult, I'm like, I'm surprised they didn't it didn't catch the house on fire.
Maybe it did.
Maybe it did in some situations. You
Yeah,
never
you
know.
never know.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. I can imagine doing that. Someone came up with the idea and just like with everything.
Right.
Which US president had the middle name Millhouse?
Mhm.
Think of Shredding papers. Think of, well, they all do that. What the hell? Um, think of Watergate.
Oh wow, I know that one.
Yeah, I love, me too, Mallory. I love obscure knowledge, to be honest.
Yeah.
Richard Nixon, Richard Milhouse Nixon.
Nobody put that. Y'all did.
I'm
Oh,
so,
what?
where the heck is, what's,
Yeah, after you
oh,
said Watergate, I know.
yeah. Um,
I knew this
yeah.
book. Yeah.
Okay, there are 4 U.S. presidents that were assassinated while in office. Can
Hmm.
you name 2 of them?
Oh yeah, I know these. I know that one.
There's 4.
But I
You
know
can,
two at
if you know
least.
at least 2, you know what I mean?
Hmm. I'll let the chat go. All right, come on, chat. Y'all know this one. There you go, Mallory.
Yep, yep, she got it. The 4 are Abraham Lincoln, James Garfield,
Mhm.
William McKinley, and John F. Kennedy. Okay. How many humps does a dromedary camel have? I think we've had this before. It's just a refresher. A dromedary. Now, the double humped one is called something, and I can't remember what it is, but there are double humped and one humped. One. One. Exactly. Lotus and Red Jones and Lotus both answered that. Okay. What famous country singer once lost in her own look-alike contest? So
I'm
there's a
done.
famous country singer that had a look-alike contest. Country, probably. What is that place where all the country people go to sing? Grand Old Opry or something, probably. I don't know. But they were to, yes, Dolly. Simba got it
Okay, Simba. I only know Reba and Dolly.
right.
That's all. I don't know nobody. And I only know
Cute.
Reba because she had like a sitcom or something.
Yes, she sure did. I did not know that Dolly Parton, I Will Always Love You. I always thought it was a Whitney Houston song. I thought that was Whitney's song.
No, I knew that. I knew that was the
I did
dog.
not know it for years.
Hmm.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, Whitney kind of killed it though.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's true. I know. When people get on those singing shows and they are like, "Oh, I'm doing I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston." I'm like, "Oh, hell, you better belt that out
right,
big time."
right. Yeah, some people be playing themselves with that one.
You're like, "Oh, no." I do. I love Reba too. Reva's a good one. I like her. Who was the lead actress in Pretty Woman?
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah. Reminiscing. Oh, Jolene was a good song too, Simba.
Simba, what you
Jolene.
you know about country?
Jolene. Why are you stereotyping Simba that she doesn't know anything about country music? Hello.
I didn't know she was from the country.
I'm just kidding. Julia Roberts is correct.
That's right, Julia Roberts.
Yes. Okay, now this is a question that you have to really think about because of the TV show. I'm just going to give you a few tips. He was on a TV show that is what do they call it? Syndicated, like when they show it like over and over again in different countries and blah blah blah. What actor is the most watched man on television? When you think about the American sitcoms or television shows or whatever that would be played in foreign countries, um, uh, without giving it away, I can't say much. Um,
John
mm,
Illuminati, salute.
hey, John. David Hasselhoff is correct.
What?
Yes.
Oh yes, because Knight Rider, Baywatch. Yes,
Yes, yes.
I was
When
gonna
you,
say Archie Bunker.
oh Lord. You know what? I know that was, oh my gosh. But when you think about how Archie Bunker and the Jeffersons and all of those intertwined with
Yeah.
each other, that was like such a different time. I can remember my father watching Sanford and Son.
Hmm.
And when my brother and I were acting up, we get the look like, shut the hell up, I'm watching my TV. You know what I mean? Like, he used to love,
But
he
you got to
was like,
remember, he was also in The Heat of the Night too.
Archie Bunker was?
Yes. Then he played like the
Yes,
like
he did. The deputy or sheriff or something.
yes, yes.
He even had a music career.
Oh Lord, not Archie. Those
Oh
were the
no,
days.
Edith. I had an aunt Edith.
Maybe I had an Aunt Edith too. I don't know. That's
We used to call her Aunt. We called her Aunt Edie, and just my family had nothing but nicknames. I didn't know half of my uncle's real names until I was an adult.
I used to have the biggest crush on the one lady cop from The Heat of the Night.
Which one was that?
It was a little short one with the nice bottom.
I'll have to look up that series and look at the actors.
Yeah, yeah.
David Hasselhoff was the one that was in a lot in the National Enquirer. They get like pictures of him like drunk out of his mind, passed out in the
Oh
bathroom.
yes,
Like,
remember that one? Oh
yeah,
Lord.
like with a hamburger in his mouth or something like
Yes, I
that. Remember?
remember that.
Oh my God. Okay, I thought this was pretty interesting. The Night Watch's cloaks from Game of Thrones were made from what? Do you know when Jon Snow, is that what his name was?
Mm-hmm.
I did
Yeah,
get that far in the series when they would be outside in the snow watching.
I remember
Um,
that.
I could not, llama. That's possibly, but their cloaks were made from what? And in the set, what as far as like not the time period.
Ice
Let's
and
just say
Fire. Oh, God.
no, no. We're talking about like the set, like the movie set, or the series set. The people that do the costumes. I'm not being literal in the actual.
Oh, you mean in real life what they was made of in real?
Yes,
Oh,
they were. Let me just tell you, they were made from IKEA rugs.
I'm done. I can't. I can't.
You know, I tried to get into the Game of Thrones, but there's so many moving characters that if you miss 1 second, you don't know what the heck's going on.
Right.
Every time I'd start it, I'd fall asleep like on the first episode. Then I'd have to restart it again. Like I was really, really bad. But yeah, I mean, yeah, creative is right, Mallory. It's like IKEA rugs. I love IKEA.
Yeah. Well, somebody just picked up a rug one day and just put it on it. I don't know.
Yeah, or maybe the person from IKEA, or maybe they were filming some scenes in Sweden or something, and all those rich people, network and stuff, and he's like, hey, the president of IKEA is at happy hour. Let's get him to give us some rugs at a cheap price so we can make the cloaks out of them.
Right.
Hey, if that works, right? Okay, how many instruments could Prince play?
Hmm.
That's true, Lotus. How many? This is really amazing to me because the more I see Prince in the early days, remember when Prince, who was that? Morris Day and Time? Remember Morris Day
Yes.
and
Yeah.
Time? Oh my God, I saw an old video of I forget what song it was. What was that song he used to do? And he, damn it. You're gonna make me try to sing it, and I can't remember what
Yeah,
it
I'm not
is.
gonna do the sound, but it's like a bird type of sound.
Yeah, what is the song? Somebody in the damn chat, tell me, please. Um, he can play at least, or he played at least 27 instruments. He knew how to
Well,
play.
Trooper got it. 27. Wow.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't. Oh, Leo, Leo. Know ya, know ya. Oh,
Oh,
Leo, Leo.
Lord.
Remember?
I remember.
But what's the song? I mean, I can't remember the words. There's
I
a.
do not. All I know is the sound, and it goes
Uh,
Hallelujah. It's something.
it's like, oh, Leo, Leo. I think I wanna know ya. Oh, Leo, Leo. And it was like Sheila E. was on stage. I
Oh,
mean,
I used to love Shirley E. Love.
oh, I saw Prince. I saw Purple Rain concert. Hello.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I saw the Purple Rain concert. I had nosebleed seats, man. I thought I was gonna pass out going all the way up there. You know how you get dizzy when you're all the way up in nosebleeds?
Mhm. Let me
But I
ask you a
cried
question. When you said you seen Purple Rain concert and then you said hello, why did you do that?
because it was like, why? Why do you say that? Why are you asking me that?
Cause you didn't finish what you were saying. Then you said hello.
Well, I said I saw Purple Rain. It was the
Uh-huh.
best. It was like one of the best concerts I'd ever been to. I was like crying like the chicks do when they saw Elvis back in the day. I was like, oh my god, I got to see Prince. But no, and then I sort of didn't hear. It sort of like went dead. I was like, hello,
Oh, okay.
because I have my corded headsets on, my corded iPod or whatever the hell they're called, in, and I put them in my purse. And when I get to work, I'm ripping them out of my purse, and I think I've like put a short in one of them.
Oh no. Don't you
Yeah,
got the little something that you a case that you can put it in?
yeah, I do, but yeah, I know. I have my AirPods too, but something's wrong with them. Here's what happens. Mike buys himself because I'm not into like techie stuff that much.
Mm-hmm.
But when he's got the newest Apple Watch. He's got the newest of like all technology. So when he gets the new, I get his, which is newer than what I've even got. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think these are like his old AirPods, and I'm like, I can't hear out of these. He's like, there's nothing wrong with them. They're perfectly fine. I'm like, yeah, says the guy that has the most newest version of damn iPods.
Because y'all women don't like to take care of stuff. Y'all must
Well,
be.
that's what I'm like. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to Five Below and just get me some damn earpods. Forget it. I'm like, I need you to order me something off of Amazon. I don't even have the access to the Amazon account.
But that's good. Phew.
I'm in a no buy July. No
No
buy
by July. I'm
July.
done.
Yep. Okay. Let me see what else. Okay. At the 2015 Met Gala, Rihanna wore a yellow cape with a long train. How long was the train on her cape? Was all the talk. Was all the talk. I remember that. Trooper, you should know this. Trooper, you should know this. Do you know before I got on with you, there were people setting off fireworks outside still?
Oh yeah, that's gonna go on for a minute.
Yeah.
They're gonna keep setting those fireworks. So I still hear fireworks myself.
The train on her cape was 16 feet long. That Met Gala, I never understand that. Like, some of the stuff they wear is just like, ugh.
Well, they have to do it so they can get attention, so they can talk about it because it's good promotion.
Red Jones said 100 feet. Okay, so like, what real designer, like, I go to a black tie affair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ladies. Yeah, I'm gonna, summons the women, especially in the chat. You have a couple of LBDs, right? that are nice LBDs that you wear to certain events and stuff. What kind of stuff that these designers put out that they have these people at the Met Gala? I guess it's to raise money
Mm-hmm.
for the Met Gala or something.
What is an LBD?
Little black dress.
Lord. Okay. I learned something new.
Yeah, so
LBD.
if your girl ever is like, I need a new LBD for the Christmas party.
Yeah, I know that's going to be expensive.
Well, no, you can get them at TJ Maxx. I mean, I've hit the racks at TJ Maxx and gotten some damn good deals. Okay.
Well, when y'all buy it for yourself, you get a good deal. But if you ask the man to buy it, oh no.
Well, I sort of look at it different because our money is somewhat collective. So if he spends all that money on that, it's going to short us somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
you
Okay.
know, I
I
really.
tell y'all been together for a long time.
Oh yeah. Or else, yeah. I told him. I said, I was on the deck earlier today, and he was out there, and I was talking, and he got up and left. I said, "Is it quiet time?" He's like, "Yeah, I gotta go inside."
I'm done. I am done.
And I said, what I was going to say was, remember I told you when I break the man cave door barrier and
Oh
the
no.
alarm goes off, I went downstairs for something. I wanted to weigh myself. And I told him, I said, I lost 4 pounds. And he said, look behind you. That's where you'll find it. I said,
I am done.
I was so mad. I'm like, can't you ever say anything uplifting and nice? We fight like crazy. The neighbors are just like, la di da 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 da. Anyway, oh yeah, I love buying pre-owned designer clothing too, Mallory.
Oh no.
I used to work at TJ Maxx, and I'm going to tell you what. I worked in the back room, ripping off Nordstrom, Lord and Taylor, all of those tags from those stores, and putting TJ Maxx tags on them.
I am done.
Where do you think they get all that crap from?
I don't think about it, to tell you the truth.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't. I used to, this is how bad I was. I would put on, like, I'd go in the shoe section and I'm like, I need a new pair of whatever heels, right? I would put them on wearing my whole shift around the store
What?
just to make sure they were comfortable.
I can't.
I got like a 30% discount, and I worked in juniors, which was my area. And when people would try stuff on and they didn't want it, I put it on my rack. I had a rack in the back of my
Oh
own
my
stuff.
Pamela.
I did. I was like, I don't have anything clean at home. This was back in my
I
early
am
20s.
done.
I would, I did. So I'm like, I don't have any clean work clothes tomorrow. Let me throw a few outfits in the trunk. And I just buy like a brand new outfit every night to go to work in.
I can't.
Okay. I know you think I'm crazy. You think I'm crazy. Okay. I don't know if bananas are really an herb distantly related to what other food item? Bananas are really an herb that are distantly related to what other food item? Exactly, Red Jones. Mallory, we sound a lot alike?
Yes, y'all both ladies.
Not plantains, Tam, but that's close. 5, 4, 3 peppers. Nope. Ginger. Believe it or not, ginger.
What? I would have never guessed.
Listen to this too. How many flavors are in a box of Fruit Loops?
Hmm.
Yeah, bananas are a vegetable.
It is? I did
Yeah.
not know that either.
Yep, ginger.
Hmm. Well, how many
And we
flavors?
peel bananas incorrectly also. You know that, right?
We do?
We're not supposed to peel them from the top where the stem is. You peel it. If you ever watch a gorilla, a monkey, or anything eat a banana, they
Mhm.
use that stem to hold it and they peel it from the other side,
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
right? 5 flavors. Well, this thing says there's one flavor. All of the colors taste the same. It's your mind playing tricks on you.
I'm done. You can't make this up.
So if you eat a yellow one, you're thinking, ooh, it tastes like lemon. If you eat a red one, you think it's cherry, but they are all the same flavor. If you think about it, it makes total sense. Why would they have for manufacturing purposes? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Why would they do make all different? They just put them all together. It's going to eventually taste the same.
Right. That's what they call that. That's alchemy. Alchemy.
Yeah, it makes sense, right, Tam Tam? I thought that was interesting. I was like, are you serious? Okay, what 6 fruits are in the rose family? Fruits,
Rose.
yes, fruits come from, there are certain fruits that come from rose because a rose, you think about rose water, rose petal, the rose, the flower, the rose, which is technically a fruit, we call it a flower.
You can eat
Um,
it.
yeah,
Wow.
rose water, you can also use it as toner on your skin. Um, a lot of Korean makeup has. Do you ever? There's the Korean skincare craze that goes on. I don't know if you know about all this kind of stuff, but um, yeah, you're probably you use Irish Spring for everything, and then put on some cocoa. What do they call it? Cocoa butter
Right.
lotion. Yeah, that's what my son and my like to.
What was the question?
Okay, apples, pears, plums, cherries, apricots, and peaches. Yep.
Those are from the Rose family. I am
Yes.
done. It makes sense though.
Yeah. Okay. Now we know ostrich eggs are edible, okay, and they're humongous. One ostrich egg equals in volume roughly how many chicken eggs do you think? Mallory, I love K Beauty too. I actually use snail mucin, basically snail snot on my face, on my tops of my hands, all that stuff.
Roses are tasty. I'm gonna try one day. I'm gonna try it one day. I hope
If
you're
you
not lying, Red Jones.
if you put, okay, wait a minute. 22 dozen. 24 is correct. Trooper. God,
Trooper.
he's
He put
putting it
it
in there
a
over
hundred
and over.
times.
we're, we're off on a women's tangent. Can you imagine two? You know what? Got rest. R.I.P. Anthony Bourdain. Okay, do you remember him?
I think so.
That guy that would go to all the different countries trying food, the different
Right.
foods
Okay.
and stuff. Yeah, I remember him. Whatever country he was in, that there were ostrich eggs they were cooking. I remember it. Um, which fast food company piloted a chicken flavored nail polish?
What? Ugh.
I guess like people could put it on there, and if they put their hand in their mouth, they could taste the chicken spices or
Ooh,
something.
was it fried chicken at least?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
KFC is correct, Mallory.
AFC. Okay.
Now
I
I
done
don't
heard
know.
it all.
I don't know how true this is, but was the name okay? I'm sorry. What was the name of the official residence of the president called? I'm assuming this was before White House. It was named something else. I thought wrong. Did they call it the Blue House? Has anybody ever heard of that?
I never heard of that.
I'd never heard of that either. I'd never heard of it. So that's something. Hold on, I gotta put a highlighter on this thing. Yeah, I like to. You know me. I gotta look this shit up, stuff up. President Palace, the Black House, Red Jones. Makes you think of like how they like built. You know, we talk about the pyramids and stuff like that, but how the architecture, how much stronger and better it was years ago when you think it would be different, right? But
Right.
you know, um,
So what was the answer?
the Blue House.
Oh, I could see why it's the Blue House too.
Why? I was gonna ask. I thought maybe you may have some insight to that.
Because that's the color of like the Yankees, right? When the British and the Yankees, the
Oh,
red
maybe that.
coats.
I said something historical around July 4th. Mike and I were talking about history. And I said something and he said, "Are you serious?" I said, "What?" He's like, you don't, he's like, you didn't ask that question or say the wrong answer to that question on your trivia nights, did you? Because I think I said, no, it was something I was asking him. It was nothing related to our trivia. And I said, I don't know, Mike. I don't know. Because he is a history buff too, like you. You hear him screaming the answers. Thank God he went to
Yes,
bed early.
I remember.
He 8:30. He's like, I had a rough day today. I'm going to bed. It was like 8:30. I'm like, see ya.
He's like Trooper.
I know. Yes. Oh my God. What is considered by musicians to be the hardest instrument to play? Yeah, really, Red Jones. Exactly. The French horn. Now, I don't know what the difference between a French horn and a clarinet or a tuba or a what? What else is there? The different types of horns. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't even know what a French horn is.
Did Mallory said no way? It must be pretty easier. Remember the recorders they used to hand out in school, in elementary school, for the kids? My kids had recorders. I don't know if they still have them. They look like little flutes, but they were like plastic, like the hard plastic, like not like cheap plastic. I played the clarinet. Oh, so did Hala. Tam.
Well, I attempted to.
The French horn is a circle. Oh, I didn't know that, Mallory. Okay.
Okay. I'm still lost, but
Yeah. All right. The samurai were warriors in what Asian country? Where did samurai warriors come from? Oh, yes, they still get recorders. Okay, Tammy. Do you know the answer to this?
Japan.
Japan is correct. Mallory got it right. Mallory got it right. Okay. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay. Wait, I lost my damn place. Um, no, that's not what I want. Short intermission. Keep them. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I had some other of my real work mixed into my trivia work. I was multitasking today.
I'm done.
Okay. Um, According to scientists, which is more powerful, the unconscious or the conscious mind? According to scientists, which is more powerful, the unconscious or the conscious mind? What do you think?
Unconscious.
Yeah, me too. You're exactly right. Unconscious. Oh,
Tammy.
yep. Tamalam, look at you. Okay, according to the National Science Foundation, what percentage of our thoughts are negative? Our thoughts, what percentage are negative?
99%? No.
Close. 80% is correct, Trooper.
Oh,
Yeah, more than positive too. You know, to try to keep a positive frame of mind is very, very, very hard.
yeah, especially in this society here.
Exactly. So, like when you have kids, especially when they're young adults, and you're trying to, you don't want them to get down, you know, because they don't have the maturity sometimes to deal with certain things, right? So, you're trying to sugarcoat it or make it. I mean, I don't ever try to make it like, I want them to know the truth that, you know, it's hard out there. So, I got to be hard on you too. So,
Right.
but, yeah, it's so hard. And then they come back at you and tell you, you're like, well, yeah, you're sort of right. You know, like when they come and they get to that age, right?
Right.
Okay.
LA
Just like,
Spike.
hey, LA, just like fingerprints, what other part of your body has a unique print on it? Just like fingerprints, there's another part of your body that has a unique print on it. That no cue. Feet,
Footprint.
tongue is correct,
Oh,
Trooper.
Lord have mercy. The tongue.
Yes. Have you ever had animal tongue?
Oh, I have not.
I have not either.
I am not eating someone else's tongue.
Has anybody has anybody in the chat ever had like beef tongue or anything?
The
Like I
cow
know.
tongue.
Yeah, like footprints too. Yep.
I'm not eating nobody's tongue, feet, paws. I'm not
Oh,
eating.
teeth too, Aunt Macbeth. Yep. That's another part.
Oh, yeah,
A
your
lot of people
teeth.
for your dental records. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen cow tongue makes me. Yeah, I've seen it like in documentaries and stuff. Like people
Did
that
she
are,
say it makes her sad?
yeah, because they have to rip it out of the mouth. I guess.
So the rest of the cow don't make you sad? Because y'all eat.
No, you know what? Mike was making some type of beef tip things today in the kitchen, and I was like leaning against the islands, like staring at him. He was like, he's always got to be a smartass, okay? He's like seasoning the food up, and he's like, I'm like, I could have done this earlier. He's like, no, I'm seasoning the food. I was like, oh my God, I know how to season the food, but I started like looking at the red hunks of meat in there, and it was, I was getting like, he's like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, that raw meat is sort of making me sick.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Bobby
mean?
Ramos, you have a cow? I don't know.
Oh,
You have a
I'm
cow?
sure. Yeah, Bobby, she has a lot of animals. Oh,
Uh,
Mallory, are you a vegetarian? I want to go vegetarian so bad, but
Me too. But don't you don't wear like a leather and suede? And that's a cow. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
I mean,
vegetarian too myself.
yeah, but like, I don't know. I guess I go through my moods where I'm like, I don't want any, I want a nice salad, or I can eat vegetables, or if somebody can, I'm going to tell you, if my, sorry, Casey, I preface that with that.
Oh God.
um, I, my friend brought, I think I told you the story, but my friend brought spaghetti squash with marinara sauce
Mhm.
to work one day. And she's like, I'm like, I don't like squash. No, no. And she had like made the squash with strings of spaghetti. And with the sauce on top of it, it was just like regular spaghetti.
No, I didn't say. I just said if a cow tongue make you sad, then a leather coat, it's still the cow. So that's all I was saying. I'm not a vegan either.
Yeah. Cheese. Do you like cheese?
Oh
Do you like
yeah,
do you like
I can't eat a hamburger. I never had a hamburger. I need cheese. Certain things I need cheese on. Yeah, I like cheese.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I like vegetables. I like cauliflower rice. Um, you know how we've been told that brown rice is supposedly healthier than white rice? That's a huge lie.
I think it's just wow. I think brown rice is just like natural or something like that.
Well, the brown part on the outside is of it is something. It's highly hard to digest or something like that.
Mm.
And then if you cook rice and put it in the refrigerator and then reheat it, it's actually healthier for you.
Wait a minute, Bobby. Did you just say the cow is for barbecue? You're gonna actually cook the cow? I'm lost.
You know what? I mean, it's the food chain, man.
The food chain. I guess we at the top of the food chain, huh?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's just like what, I mean, it, don't they call, what do they call it? The caveman diet or whatever. Like, we eat, there's people that are on a diet that all they eat is meat and seeds and plants.
Like a hunter gatherer type of thing.
Yeah, like that. I think it's called the caveman diet or something.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby's in Texas, man.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like surprises in my food either. When I did eat meat, pause, I couldn't eat chicken and beef or pork and beef at the same time. Like I only could eat one. I didn't like to
Pork.
mix.
Pork makes me sick, but bacon doesn't.
Right. I miss bacon. Bacon I miss Big Macs and I like salmon and
Yes.
bluefish.
Yeah. Mike and I had the salmon and salmon debate the other
Oh,
night.
tomato.
That's exactly what he said. He said, "What is it? Tomato." I said, "Siri, how do you pronounce?" And then my daughter and I were on the same team, and I was like, "Mike, it's not." I was like, "It doesn't matter." I said, "But most people say salmon."
Right. I say salmon, but some people say salmon. I've
Yeah.
heard this. Yeah.
And I'm not one of those people that are like, "That's not how you pronounce it." I just let people pronounce whatever they want to pronounce. Oh,
Right.
I don't care about that. Um, all right. Well, what time is it? 10:38. Are we you want to wrap it up here or what? I
Oh yeah.
think, I think that we could stop here. I hope everybody had a good time. I know I talk extensively.
We
Um,
both do. We could go on for days, Miss Family.
I told my poor Mike. I know Tam Tam. Oh my God. I told my girlfriend at work. I said I was talking so much the other night. Mike just got up and walked away, and I said, "Where are you going?" He said, "It's quiet time." So now in the office, when she hears me with my headset on and I'm talking to somebody, I said they'll give me my own private office here soon in this new space because
I'm done.
I am talking my head off. She comes by my desk and she says, "Quiet time. Quiet time."
Does it work?
Hell no. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my gosh. I hope everybody had a good time. Oh, pork tamales. That's one thing I've never had was a tamale. Have you?
I think I did have a tamale. I'm not sure. That's like that pepper, right? Like shaped like a.
It's wrapped in a corn husk.
Oh no, I don't know what that is. I'm lost.
Is Jessica still here? I think Jessica made them one time or somebody on their cooking show that I watched. Um, it's like corn, like meat and Bobby, tell me if I'm right or wrong. It's corn, and like inside of it, you put like seasoned meat, and then you wrap them in corn husk leaves.
No, I never had that. Oh,
You know what Mike got at Costco were the salmon burgers, the organic, the ones that are fresh caught, not the farm raised. Um, yeah, they're really good. Yes, yes, that's what Red Jones is saying. Yes, yes. Um, Tam, naughty
I
girl.
try not to see that there.
We can't help it. You know
Lord have
what?
mercy.
We love you. We love you.
Lord. At least she tried to do it subliminal. It was like a subliminal. It wasn't just straight out there. So,
Exactly.
But you always blow it up, Miss Pamela.
No, I'm sorry. I do talk a lot, right? I do talk a lot. Um, but anyway, I wanted to say thanks to everybody for coming. I hope you had a good time. Um, I'm glad we could do it tonight. I know we missed a couple of times because of other stuff and conflicts and schedules and things like that.
Right.
But I appreciate you. I hope everybody had a good time, and I appreciate everybody showing up to support the platform because it's important. And Mallory, I'm glad to see you back. Everybody keep on coming back, and I will try. I know you're all disappointed that I didn't have my singing cards out tonight, so I will try to get those the next time. Oh my God, the song. Do you remember Jermaine Stewart's? You don't have to take your clothes off
Oh, Lord.
to have a good time. Jesus. I was sitting at my office at the house is in the front of the house, and my mailbox is like right in front of the window. I'm like moving my arms, I'm chair dancing, and the postman saw me, and he just looked at me and just started laughing. I was mortified.
I'm pretty sure that's not the first time you've seen something like that.
Well, no, actually, my regular postman, Charles, he retired the end of May. And they've had different ones on his route. But when you want to talk about a postman, he was so courteous, so just package it. I mean, he was just so good. And he would always, God bless me. And, he and his wife, they were just so nice. And now they have all these randos just doing, nobody's taking over his route yet, because I the last couple that have come through, and I meet them outside. I'm like, you got some big shoes to filling Charles's route.
No.
And this one young kid, he was like, had the mail bag all hanging all off sideways. I'm like, how long have you been working? He said, I've only been here a couple of months. I said, you picked the summertime? And do it. He's like, I'm not staying here long. I don't like this job. I'm like, dude, you need to stay with the Postal Service. You could get good benefits and retirement.
Well, the longer the postman, is on the job, the more happy and polite, because they know that's a good, they about to retire. That's a good.
You know what?
Retirement.
Good retirement. He said he and his wife want to travel and stuff like that. But he said he actually got tears in his eyes because I confronted him because, maybe people didn't remember or whatever. I happened to look at was working. I know what time he comes. And it said May 31st, just jumped out on an email at me. And I saw him he had to actually bring a package up to the house. And he was getting ready. He was leaving it on the ground. And when I opened the door, I said, is this somebody's retirement today? And he was like, he just looked at, how somebody takes their head and like looks at their chest, and he got tears in his eyes, man. And I was just like, I've only, you're just a great person. And he was just one of those people that you have very few short term interactions with, but you know in your heart they're like so good.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he was like, and I said, well, when am I? Am I never going to see you again? He's like, you know what? He's like, got my two dogs. He's like, this is a nice neighborhood to walk dogs in.
You gotta be
He's like,
careful now, Miss Pamela. He gonna show up at your door.
he probably will. And then like, let's walk the dogs. And you know what I'll do? I'll put my teams on I'm in a meeting and I will
I
leave.
am done.
And Charles and I will take our dogs for a walk.
I am done.
But no, he was just like it was just a nice interaction. I'll remember that. Like that's something I'll always remember, like how touched he was that I remembered it was his retirement day.
I can't imagine working a job for that long. You probably meet people along the way that you used to because you're working on almost every day. So these people you interact with.
Yeah. Yeah. They're people you interact with, and he does it with a smile on his face. Never like he would say, I don't work on Saturdays. Now, if you start getting other people's mail, that's
I'm
not
done.
me. I mean, he would tell us because he was in his like 50, maybe early 60s, in
Right.
good shape. Just working. I've been with the postal service for like 30 some years. So
Wow.
anyway, but I digress. I could go on. I could go on. But listen, everybody, thank you so much for showing up. Holla. I'll see you around. I don't know when I'll see you next, but I'll be on the lookout.
Well, I appreciate you as always, Miss Pamela. I had a great time. Salute to you, and anytime you're always welcome here.
Yes, and I will be in contact with you. And hey, Unruly, love you too, Tam Tam. Everybody,
Unruly,
Mallory,
salute.
thanks everybody for coming. And if not next week, well, Hala and I are just like, hey, we touch base. Hey, you want to do something tonight? Yeah, let's do something. So
Don't
no, I'm not.
disclose
No,
our
no, no.
private.
Yeah, I can't. No. I read that. I was like, oh my God. That's not the.
Yeah, erase
Okay.
that. Don't let Mike see that.
He'll say, he thinks you're crazy. No, he doesn't want to see anything on my phone. Are you kidding me? I am not worried about that at all. Hi, Unruly Babe. How are you? All right, listen, everybody. We're wrapping it up. So good night, and everybody have a great weekend. Okay?
Good night, Miss Pamela. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you more. Bye.
Bye. Well, there we go. Another trivia. I hope y'all have fun. Hopefully we could try to do this again next week. But if not, the next time. I think this month I'm trying to plan a trip this month, probably next month. We'll see. I'm just trying to start taking more trips, yeah, I definitely had a good time. I appreciate y'all. Stay tuned. Same bat time, same bat channel. That's just a saying. Holla at your boy. Hold on. Red Jones, salute. Appreciate the super sticker. Tammy, salute. Behave yourself. Unruly, salute. Mallory, my fellow vegetarian, is in the building. We're not